Many individuals, especially men, are beginning to awaken to the idea that sexual energy is more than just physical arousal. It is spiritual fire, mental focus, creative fuel, and personal magnetism. This energy is your life force, and when harnessed properly, it can elevate every area of your life. Confidence, charisma, discipline, mental clarity, spiritual insight, and even material success. Yet, despite its immense potential, many people find that their sexual energy remains dormant or unactivated. They may feel a lack of drive, low motivation, weak charisma, or an inability to manifest their desires. If you feel like your sexual energy powers haven't awakened yet, there are several possible reasons why. Let's start with the obvious. You may be practicing retention inconsistently. Even if you're not watching pornography, small habits like edging, lustful scrolling on Instagram, or mentally fantasizing about women constantly are leaks in your energetic container. Sexual energy is subtle. It demands discipline in thought, word, and action. You can't retain semen but still engage in lustful behavior and expect your powers to activate. Sexual transmutation is not just physical, it's mental and spiritual. Every moment you indulge in lust mentally, you dissipate energy that could have been converted into insight, courage, and magnetism. Solution: cut off all lust triggers, social media, porn, lustful conversations. Begin a practice of mental discipline, like meditation or deep breath work. Be brutally honest with yourself. Are you truly conserving your seed or just physically abstaining while mentally leaking? Energy without direction becomes pressure. If you're retaining but you have no mission, no goals, no creative outlet, then the energy turns inward and can become frustration, confusion, or even depression. Sexual energy builds up quickly, if not expressed or transmuted. It causes energetic congestion. This congestion is why some men relapse or feel stuck even after weeks of retention. They're like a dam full of water, but with no outlet. Sexual energy powers are deeply spiritual. If your heart is filled with bitterness, arrogance, resentment, or pride, that energy won't rise. The spiritual body must be ready to carry the power. Your chakras, especially the root, sacral, heart, and crown, must be purified for this energy to rise. If you're stuck in anger, fear, lust, or ego, you're blocking the energy from flowing up your spine and activating your higher centers. Practice humility and honesty with yourself. Forgive those who have hurt you. Let go of old wounds. Cultivate a connection with the divine through prayer, meditation, gratitude, or spiritual reading. Understand, sexual energy is sacred, and sacred power doesn't dwell in polluted vessels. Sexual energy is physical. If your body is sluggish, overweight, or filled with toxins, energy flow becomes restricted. Your body is a temple through which sexual power flows. If the temple is neglected, the spirit does not enter. Physical activity boosts testosterone, improves blood flow, strengthens the nervous system, and allows prana life force to circulate freely. Sitting all day, eating junk, and not exercising is like putting a Ferrari engine in a rusted car frame. Exercise daily, especially practices like weightlifting, martial arts, or yoga. Eat clean, whole foods that nourish your body. Take cold showers, walk barefoot, breathe deeply, and connect with nature. The more vital your body becomes, the more potent your sexual energy grows, and the faster your powers awaken. Real sexual power doesn't come from just avoiding sex. It comes from entering the battlefield of life. When you take on challenges, step into uncertainty, and take responsibility for your destiny, your masculine core activates. Most men are still avoiding discomfort. They're on retention but not taking action, avoiding business, avoiding women, avoiding competition, avoiding risk. They want the powers, but they're not paying the price. The price of stepping up and leading. Take massive action in life. Launch the business. Speak your truth. Stand your ground. Face your fears with courage. Remember, semen retention is not an escape. It's fuel for the fire of masculine leadership. Belief matters. If you are practicing retention with doubt, skepticism, or a sense of self-pity, your energy will not ignite. The subconscious mind is the engine room. If it doubts, it will sabotage the ignition. The universe responds to faith. Energy responds to belief. If you think this is just a silly phase or a trend, you will never experience the deeper layers of transformation. Feed your mind daily with wisdom, books, videos, sacred scriptures. Surround yourself with people who honor sexual discipline. Visualize your ideal self daily, magnetic, powerful, wise, and grounded in energy. This isn't a game. This is ancient spiritual science. You must believe before you see. Semen retention is an inner journey, but many are still hypnotized by the external, chasing validation from women, likes on social media, material distractions, and external stimulation. Sexual power begins to awaken when you detach from outer noise and begin to look inward. When you stop chasing and begin receiving, your auric field expands. You move from being a beggar to a king, from a chaser to an attractor. Practice silence and solitude. Begin to enjoy your own company. Fast from technology for some hours daily. Make your inner world richer than your outer world. When you stop needing the world begins to follow you. Men who see themselves as victims of society, women, childhood, or life can never fully awaken their sexual power. Why? Because sexual energy is life energy. It flows strongest in those who take full responsibility for their existence. Victimhood leaks power. Responsibility amplifies it. Until you say, "No one is coming to save me. It's all on me," your energy will remain locked behind the walls of self-pity. Without discipline, there is no mastery. Semen retention is a foundation, but you must stack layers of discipline on top. Waking early, cold showers, focused work, clean eating, strong boundaries, structured routines. If you lack discipline in other areas of your life, your sexual energy has nowhere to rest. Discipline is a throne your power sits on. Track your daily habits. Wake at the same time every day. Embrace discomfort. Seek it. Discipline isn't punishment. It's training for power. Most men quit too early. They retain for 10 days, 30 days, maybe 60, and wonder why their powers haven't awakened. But years of energy leakage, addiction, and lustful programming don't vanish overnight. This is a long journey. True power comes after consistent effort over months and years. The first 90 days is detox. After that, the real awakening begins. Set a long-term goal, like 180 days, 1 year, or even more. Stop counting days and start counting results, your focus, your mood, your achievements. Be patient. The seed takes time to become a tree. By healing shame, conserving energy, clearing blockages, and practicing transmutation, you can awaken this primal force. When you do, you'll experience unstoppable motivation, magnetic charisma, deep creative flow, enhanced vitality and confidence. The key is to respect this energy, master it, and direct it toward your highest purpose. When you do, you'll unlock a level of power most people never experience. Now, the question is, are you ready to activate yours? Subscribe to this YouTube channel and share the video.